Of course, in the beginning I was really excited about the project itself, meaning the e-bike and building the nice design for it. But when I understood that we'll have a very low-cost hardware and likely to have some performance issues, I got a bit worried. And then the second thing was that we had a very limited time available for the project, so I was worried how we can reach the end result within 10 weeks or so.
Going in, we knew that this project was going to be a challenge, both software-wise and then sort of UX or UI design-wise, because of the low performance hardware that we were using. But we were quite excited about the sort of technical and sort of design challenges that would pose us.
When I heard that we are using a hardware that is quite inefficient, I think it was pretty challenging and although interesting to see what can we actually do.
I wanted to get things ahead pretty quickly, so I bring the team together and then we agreed that how we will work on the design, so that we'll make the concept design very quickly and provide it to the software guy right away, so that we can see the performance and how the animations and all this works on the actual target hhardware.
I've been using Qt for about 5 or 6 years professionally, so I'm fairly familiar with Qt itself, but not so familiar with Qt Quick or QML. The design and development worked well together. Basically what I did was code a few lines, then take a screenshot or record a small demo video, since I worked remotely pretty much the entire project. I sent them to the designers and then they gave feedback and I made iterations again and new screenshots and so on and so forth. So the development that way was pretty smooth, easy going.
Beforehand, I've had heard of Qt, but I haven't used Qt before in any project. Yeah, it was very easy to learn and also tools were sort of intuitive to use, and also the sort of features that the Qt ecosystem offered us helped us greatly in the design process and also in the implementation of the software.
I was surprised how well the Qt software enabled software guys, designers, visual guys to work together, so that the design idea was delivered to the software side and we were able to test it right away within the same day and see the results, see the performance. So that was great.
All of the design work in parallel with the software development was done in sort of a lean manner. So we went from iteratively each week, we went from the idea to wireframes to visual designs to software development in a really short periods of time, only 1 week. All of the elements needed to be designed in a way that the hardware would be able to render them, and sort of all of the interaction and animations would be presented in a smooth manner all the way up to 60 frames per second. And that posed some challenges for us. So for example, we couldn't use any transparent objects or any sort of really GPU-intensive transitions, because the hardware didn't have a GPU. So that limited our design in some ways, but also we took it as a sort of creative challenge.
I was surprised how well we were able to collaborate with the Qt tools, so that the designers were able to tell their design ideas with the tools and deliver those to the software guys, and then we were able to see the results right away. So that was the positive thing about it.
The Qt framework is really easy to use, especially if you're not trying to go against the framework itself. It makes animations, transitions, all that really simple, a few lines of code here and there, and that's it. You have beautiful animations and it all just works. Whether it's on the desktop or whether it's on the actual hardware, it works really simply.